Access 2007 Global Settings. Any product should have the capability to customize the interface. Access 2007 is no exception. It has one central location for setting and modifying global options for all your Access database files, or for only the database currently open. This location is the Access Options dialog box. Click the Microsoft Office button and then click Access Options to open the Access Options dialog box. The Access Options dialog box contains 10 categories in the left pane to organize the various options and settings. The following section details on the main categories. The first category, Popular, is common for all the Microsoft Office 2007 systems. You can choose to display screen tips, select a color scheme for the application window, set a default location for saving the database, and enter a username for use in all of your Microsoft Office systems. In the Creating Database section, you can choose a default file format for new databases you create in Access 2007. The default being the new Access 2007 format. The default database folder box displays the folder where Access saves all new database files. You can change the setting if required. The current database category has settings that only apply to the database currently open. Few commonly used options are Application Options, Navigation, Ribbon and Toolbar Options, Name Autocorrect Options, and Filter Lookup Options. The Document Window Options section in this category helps in setting the option of SDI or MDI. The Datasheet category has settings that control the appearance of the datasheet views in your database. The options grouped in this are default colors, grid lines, and cell effects, and default font, all of which allows you to modify the look of your datasheets with different colors, grid lines, and cell effects. The Table Design section has settings for default field type, default text field size, and default number field size. The Query Design section lets you select a default font and size for working in the Query Design grid. The Forms and Reports section has options that allow you to use the existing form and report templates or choose a custom template that you have created. The Proofing category includes options for controlling the spelling and autocorrect features. You can click autocorrect options to customize how Access helps you with common typing mistakes. You can also click Custom Dictionaries to select a custom dictionary to use when working with Access 2007 and the other 2007 Office release applications. The Advanced category has options grouped in the following sections: Editing, Display, Printing, General, and Advanced. Each of the settings in this category applies to all database files you use in creating a database. As discussed earlier, we will be helping our client eGizmos in storing their product catalog details. Before we get into creating and designing of the database, let us look at a brief history of our client. Our client eGizmos has been operating on the traditional model of selling high-end electronic items. In order to expand customer base and tap the potential of Internet, eGizmos decided to build an online catalog of their products. With some expert advice, they decided to have MS Access 2007 as their database. With the required information, let us accomplish the requirement for our client eGizmos. We start this by creating a fresh database and saving it into a location. Though the database creation is possible in multiple ways, we are going to explore an easy and robust way to create it. Click Blank Database in the New Database section in the middle of the Getting Started screen. Upon clicking, the right side of Getting Started screen changes to display the Blank Database task pane. Here you are to enter the database name and choose the location in which it is to be created and saved. enter the database name as eGizmos. You can click the Browse button to open the File New Database dialog box to select the drive and folder you want. In this example, we have selected D eGizmos as the location for the database in the D drive. Access 2007 takes a few moments to create the system tables in which to store all the information about the tables, queries, forms, reports, macros, and modules that you might create. Access then displays the navigation pane for your new database and opens a new blank table in the datasheet view. So we have successfully created our database. Close the database by clicking Close, or X. This button, which is present in the top right corner of Access Workspace. Now it's time to create tables and other database objects to help our client.